This is how you kick off a show. My next guest has been a staple on daytime TV for many years, hosting alongside everyone from Barbara Walters to Matt Lauer. Well, she's coming back to daytime this fall with the very own talk show. Please welcome Meredith Vieira. Wow. Hey, Meredith. Good to see you. Wow.
Part, the walkout.
Yeah, but
you're
hey,
afraid you're going to fall.
And let me tell you something. That was an unsolicited standing ovation. It really was.
I love you guys.
That's...
Is this too much, or is it okay? Is it okay? Good.
No, see, that's hot. That's very classy.
All right, I don't even know.
You know, that's very classy. That's the thing about you. I think what people love most about you is you're just a very genuine person.
Oh, thank you. So are you. So are you.
Chicago was kind of home early on in your career for you. How'd you end up here?
It was. It's funny, when I became a reporter for CBS News, I started in New York, and I thought I was going to stay there, and it was wintertime, and I got a call on the Wednesday from the head of CBS News saying, we're going to move you to Chicago. And I went, what? He said, yeah, on Friday. And I had to pack my bags literally in 2 days, moved to Chicago. But what was interesting, right before I had started at CBS, I had permed my hair because I had long, straight hair. And it didn't look good, so I went back and permed it again, which you should never, ever do. And it started to break because there were too many chemicals in it. So my friend cut it really, really short. And so when I started work at CBS, I wore a hat every day in the building because I knew they liked the look, and I didn't have the look anymore. Finally, a vice president said to me, take the hat off, you're in the building. I took the hat off, and he looked at me, and the next day I got that call, you're going to Chicago. From New York, literally, and what happened was, this is a crazy story, but I'm in Chicago, it's snow, it's crazy, and that's when there were all the problems in the Rust Belt, and the farmers were losing their jobs. So I was on the air every day in that freaking hat, and by the spring, I was a big deal at CBS. So actually, ruining your hair can help you in an odd way, in an odd way. But I love Chicago. It's the nicest people. I lived on Burling. You know Burling, if you're from Chicago, right near Oz Park. I just love this city so much. It's fabulous.
You know,
I met my husband here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a nice guy. I've met him.
He came through with Leslie Stahl, carrying her suitcases, by the way. He was the producer. And he walked into the bureau where I was working, and I looked at him, and honest to God, the first thing, he said something sarcastic to me, and I thought, what a jerk. And then I thought, the next thought, I'm going to marry that guy. Seriously. And we did.
What a
and he's still a jerk.
I'm going to marry him.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
About him.
Yeah. You had so many great jobs. You know, you got a first day when you start.
Oh, yeah.
Any of them kind of stick out for you?
My first day as an intern, again, with CBS Radio at this point in Boston. I was a student at Tufts University, and I was hired as an intern, and they said, come prepared to rip wires. I thought, well, it's a radio station. Why would I be ripping wires out of the walls? But so I bought the cutest pair of overalls. I remember going really cute, so I'd look cute. And I walk in, and it's not appropriate to wear overalls. And the guy looks at me and said, why have you got those on? I said, well, I'll be ripping wires. He said, no. We mean like the Associated Press wires that come out of the machines, UPI, Reuters. I had no idea. And they dined out on that joke for a long time. But, you know, that made me realize I got to work really hard to do well.
How was it this year for you working with Matt Lauer again on the Olympics?
Oh, it was great. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy, and he's such a pro, consummate pro, but he's a practical joker. And he's played a lot of jokes on me. So we're on the airplane going to Sochi, and we're sitting together because we're working. And he goes to go to the bathroom, and there was a toothpick on the tray, and I stuck it in his chair. You know, I know, this is very sick. So that was just enough up, but you wouldn't see it. And he came back, and here he's going to sit down, and I start to realize he could impale, you know, the testicle or something. I got so scared that I finally said, no, Matt, don't! And he just missed it. But I almost cost him one. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine how...
What kind of jokes y'all playing here? One? What do you mean you would have cost him one? That's an important... It ain't but two.
I know. No, I'm thank God. Because then his voice would have gotten high, and it was so weird. But I felt... And I wanted to, and so because he's played so many, if I couldn't do it.
Well, you wouldn't have had to worry about him for at least 10 minutes, because he'd have just... A lot of things happened there. You know, on our social media, you were accused of drunk tweeting.
Yes, I was accused, and I was not drunk. Not that it's impossible that I wouldn't be, but I was not drunk. Oh, is this it? Oh. You know what happened? I'm very, very bad at social media.
Month cash and family.
No, it's supposed to say Mo, Cashin, and family, but I kept pressing, I guess, send. I don't even know how you press send. And I must have sent out 5, 6, 7, or 8. Yeah, I know, it was really bad. But I got more, what is it, likes or followers, or just because of this?
You just kept coming with it, though, huh? Okay, you got a new show. It's going to launch this fall on September 8th. We're paired up in a lot of markets.
I know we are.
The three
I'm very
of us.
excited.
It's going to be you, then me, then Ellen. Tell us a little bit about it.
I've done a lot of different jobs, and I started thinking about, well, if I did do something, I'd like to incorporate all the different skills that I've developed, from reporting and 60 Minutes, really telling stories, to the kind of variety that comes with the Today Show, to similar variety with The View and this ability to really offer your opinions.
Right.
And then gaming through Millionaire, which I loved and did for 11 years. So we thought, come up with a show that combines all of those things.
Really?
Yeah. And I really wanted to do it out of my home. That was my, and of course, that would have been ridiculous, as my husband pointed out, 2 toilets, that's not gonna work. Can't have all the guests there. But what we did is we made a replica of our family room. So the set is literally my family room, complete with the furniture, which has been destroyed by our dog and 2 cats. And then we're having a band, because on bad days, I always wanted to come home to a band. I thought, boy, it'd be great, you open your door and there's a band there. So we're having a band.
In your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, I mean, we're looking forward to this, because especially me, I mean, how blessed could I be to be surrounded by 2 people who are not only just really talented people, but just super nice people, man. I mean, you and Ellen, I don't know, man. Ellen is just one of the nicest doggone people, man.
She sure is.
You know. I'm going to say this, though, because I want Ellen to always know how I feel. Ellen is a great person, but she play too damn much. She really do. And you think you and Matt Lauer prank each other out there. Every time I go on Ellen's show, I got to look around.
Me too.
Oh, she crazy, man. Ellen just be doing stuff. I be saying, okay now, because I'm going to get tired of this one day.
Has she ever hidden in your bathroom, and then when you walk in, she jumps out? She did that to me. That's very disturbing.
Really?
Yes. Yes. She freaked me out.
You know what we ought to do? This is what we ought to do.
We're joke on her.
We ought to team up and get her.
Let's do it. Should we do it?
Let's do something.
Do it. I mean it.
Yeah! Hey, listen, folks. Up next, we're going to put Meredith to the test to see if she really knows her former co-host as well as she thinks she does. So stay with us. We've got something special for you. We'll be right back. I'm back with TV host Meredith Vieira, who's returning to daytime with a new show this fall. Now, Meredith has had quite a few co-hosts over the years, but how well does she really know them? That's the question. So, in the screen behind her, we're going to show photos of some of her former colleagues, okay? Now, I'll give Meredith clues, and if she can correctly guess 3 out of 5, in 30 seconds, the whole audience is going home with an iHome entertainment package. Okay, now, here's the catch. I can't say the co-host's name or what show they were on. Well, hell. Okay, let's go. Meredith, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Redhead, funny. Yes. Thinks he's funny.
Matt Lauer.
Weatherman.
Al Roker.
Testicles.
Matt Lauer.
Everybody in the audience is going home with the iHome entertainment package, including a Bluetooth portable wireless boombox with the FM radio lightweight headphones, valued at over $200. Thank you, Meredith. You did it, darling.
Thank you.
Don't forget, September 8th,